What's going on, guys? So, I'm about to give you my review on episode 10, season finale, season 1, Atlanta, helmed by Donald Glover. And this was an interesting episode because Donald decides to sort of, on the season finale, just go out with a whimper instead of like a bang or something really mind-bendy or trippy. So I thought that was an interesting decision. I didn't catch the song that was playing when Donald he's leaving Vanessa after she said that he could spend the night, and he goes on this long walk to the storage facility, which is like his new home apparently, which I thought was a bit of a downer, but that song fit that moment perfectly. Like it was perfect. And there's just one thing that's been bugging me ever since the episode ended. It's this part where all three characters are sitting on the couch that's like in that grassy field or whatever, and Darius is like, he's like, yeah, that's Black people's number one problem is that they don't have fun. And Darius says this. Let's see if I got it here.
The time we spend thinking about not spending money, spent that time on spending money, then it'd be time well spent. But all the rest of that,
Yeah, I was gonna try to remember that, but that was not gonna work. Just that little, almost like riddle that he just spat out. It's like I think I know what he's saying, but like I need to play it through my head a few more times before I get it. But I guess he's a good person to start with, Darius. I think that's how you say his name. I love his character, like straight up. His character reminds me of something out of like a like a character straight out of Alice in Wonderland. Lewis Carroll. I almost wonder if he was inspired by some wacky character from Alice in Wonderland, because he just some of his bizarre philosophical remarks, like what he just said, or like that one time where he was talking about what if rats were phones. He's just like this cartoony. He's like a living cartoon character, kind of like Reggie Watts in a way. Just such a strange bastard. I never noticed this tattoo on his arm. I don't even know if that's for the character or tattoos, I should say. This is the longest I've ever looked at his arms. It just occurred to me. I don't even know if those are real tattoos or if those are for the characters. Anyways, Easter egg for myself. But I love his character. I love Ern, even though he's like just the most deadpan motherfucker I've ever seen, but he's cool. And Alfred is fucking hysterical. When they were going through the Snapchats of last night's party, that was hysterical. My God, I could have saw half an episode just that, just a montage of that. And the whole journey about the jacket. Man, I'm telling you guys, I've said this over and over again. You guys should check out Zach Braff's Garden State. If you've never seen it, there's Garden State and this show are very similar. Hell, even in Garden State, Zach Braff goes on this long adventure to find this one item. Just like most of this episode is, Ern's journey to find this jacket, which interesting way to bring in police brutality. Holy shit. I mean, dude was just running away and they just gunned him down anyways. Like, goddamn, that was actually, I don't know, that really threw me off guard. That was pretty eerie, actually. And obviously holds many allusions to real life police brutality going on at the current time. But that was interesting. I don't know. Was there anything else in this episode that maybe I skipped? Let me see. I'm just gonna fast forward through this bitch. I don't think that there was anything else I particularly missed, but I don't know. This show, I guess my favorite episodes would probably be, I think there's only 2, as far as I know, that I gave a 10 out of 10. The episode where there was that black Justin Bieber, that was great. But no, my two favorite episodes, which I didn't realize were back to back. What the fuck? But episode 7, Ban, and episode 8, The Club. I think those two, in no particular order, are my favorite two episodes. Those two episodes just resonate with me the most and are the most vivid for me personally. I mean, the talk show or people being run over by an invisible car, like, come on. Insanely vivid. But yeah, I spent so much time talking about the show. If you want to know more of my thoughts, just look on my past episode reviews. But in short, a short consensus, I suppose, I love the philosophical natures of the show. I love the Seinfeld randomness and aimlessness of the plot. You know, the narrative is very loose. It's not anchored by a central idea, and none of the characters really went through like this transformative experience. I mean, Ern is kind of the same as he's the same way as, you know, when we started. What the fuck was up with that man on that bus? Fuck. But, you know, I mean, I suppose maybe like financially they're a little bit more, well, motherfuckers in a storage facility, but they haven't really changed that much. You know what I mean? It's not like they went through this huge transformation. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if season 2 will kind of be like them being at the top of their game or something. I don't know. There's so many places that season 2 can go, especially like with the whole invisible car thing. You know, I think he could flex some more fantastical ideas like that in season 2. But yeah, I love the show. The humor is fucking fantastic. I think I'm feeling like a 9, like a 9 out of 10 for the finale. Yeah, like a 9 out of 10. For the show, like season 1, I'm feeling a 9 out of 10. I think it's fantastic, man. It touched upon a lot of different topics. I mean, mental illness, police brutality. I think there was even a bit of transphobia, social media. I mean, holy shit. He really kind of we got a lot of narrative flavors in here. But as a season, I'm feeling a 9. Like when I think 10 out of 10, you know, I think Westworld is at that level, even though I haven't finished it. But like Westworld, you know, Breaking Bad, fucking Mad Men, Game of Thrones. What else would I give a 10 out of 10 to as a show? Stuff like that, I think is a 10 out of 10. You know, that's like that tier 1 level television right there. This show, I don't know that I would stamp it with a 10 out of 10, but I really, really, really do love it, I gotta say. But what about you? What do you think about season 1? I think it's pretty fantastic. I can't wait to rewatch it, especially to grab the soundtrack, because there was one song that was playing. It was right when Alfred gave Ern like his 5% or something, and then Ern meets up with Vanessa for the first time. Whatever song was playing there was fantastic, whatever the hell that was. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering. We're going to get out of here. If any other thoughts come to mind, swim into my mind, I will add them in the comment section down below. But yeah, I'm feeling a 9 out of 10 on it. I think it's great. I just don't know that it's like that sacred, like, bam, 10 out of 10. But it's fucking awesome, I got to say. And extremely strange. I'm curious about what Easter eggs I might have missed. But hey, what are your thoughts? Let me know down below. See you next year.